The NHL's power structure is about to undergo its most significant transformation in over 3 decades, and the writing is already on the wall about who will take the reins. For more than 30 years, Gary Bettman has wielded unprecedented influence as the National Hockey League's commissioner, fundamentally reshaping professional hockey since assuming control in 1993. Despite facing relentless criticism from passionate hockey enthusiasts worldwide, his tenure has coincided with explosive financial growth that has transformed the league into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. But here's where it gets controversial. While the league's revenue streams have never been stronger, with the salary cap climbing steadily upward and 32 franchises generating substantial profits, many fans feel increasingly disconnected from the sport they love. At 73 years of age, Bettman's inevitable departure looms on the horizon, raising the critical question of whether his replacement will finally address these growing concerns or simply maintain the status quo. According to industry insider Jeff Marek, who shared his insights on the recent DLLS Stars podcast episode, the succession plan appears to be a foregone conclusion. Marek confidently stated his expectation that Bill Daly will assume the commissioner role, a prediction that has sent ripples through hockey circles. Currently serving as deputy commissioner at 61 years old, Daly has operated as Bettman's right-hand executive since stepping into his current position in 2005. This 2-decade apprenticeship under Bettman's tutelage has provided him with intimate knowledge of the league's operations, financial strategies, and long-term vision. Many industry observers anticipate that Daly would essentially function as Bettman 2.0, perpetuating the same business-first philosophy that has defined the current era. And this is the part most people miss. The fundamental tension between financial success and fan satisfaction that has characterized Bettman's legacy will likely persist under Daly's leadership. Canadian franchises have particularly struggled during Bettman's reign, with numerous critics pointing to what they perceive as systematic bias against northern markets. Despite Canada being hockey's spiritual homeland, no Canadian team has captured the Stanley Cup since Montreal's victory in 1993, the same year Bettman assumed control. While 32 teams already populate the league, the NHL's soaring popularity and robust financial health suggests that expansion will continue under new leadership. The business fundamentals remain incredibly strong, with television deals, merchandising revenues, and ticket sales reaching unprecedented levels. This commercial success creates a compelling case for continuity rather than revolutionary change. However, this raises a provocative question. Should the NHL prioritize maximum profitability over the passionate desires of its core fan base? Many supporters are desperately hoping for meaningful reforms when Bettman eventually steps down. While this approach would undoubtedly please team owners who have benefited enormously from the league's financial expansion, it might leave passionate hockey supporters feeling even more alienated from the sport's decision-making process. The ultimate irony: the very success that Bettman has achieved in growing the NHL's business might actually work against the fundamental changes that many fans desperately want to see. When profits are soaring and ownership satisfaction remains high, there's little incentive for dramatic policy shifts. So here's the million-dollar question that every hockey fan should be asking. Is sustained financial growth worth sacrificing the authentic hockey culture and competitive fairness that made this sport special in the first place? And perhaps more importantly, will Bill Daly have the courage to chart a different course? Or will he simply be Gary Bettman with a different name? What do you think? Should the NHL's next commissioner prioritize business expansion or focus on reconnecting with the passionate fan base that built this sport? Is Bill Daly the right choice to lead hockey into its next chapter? Or does the league need someone willing to challenge the established order?